you would please, put your hands together for a meditation reading. Above heaven and below heaven, I alone am the world-honored one. The first word spoken by the baby Siddhartha. If you would please join me in Gasho. Namo Amidavats. Namo Amidavats. Namo Amidavats. Namandavats. 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 Everyone loves birthdays. I love a birthday. You get cake and ice cream, and you get presents. But it's when a certain age hits that we start denying that it's our birthday. We either go into denial or we stay 30 forever. And I've been 30 forever. But today we are observing Hana Matsuri, or literally means flower festival. It's the birthday of Siddhartha Gautama. He would later become enlightened and become known as Shakyamuni Buddha. But I have a story to tell you, and it's a very lovely story. And it goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a king Suddhodana and a queen Maya, and they were childless for 20 years. The king wanted an heir to the throne, and the queen, Maya, wanted a child to call her own. As the traditional story goes, Queen Maya had a dream one night, and she dreamt of a white elephant. Some say gray elephant with 6 tusks. Whatever story you want to take, it entered her right side. The next morning, the queen was with child. While with child, a sage met King Suddhodana and Queen Maya. And the sage told the king and queen, your son, your child, will either become a great monk or a great ruler of the clan. And of course, the king wanted an heir. As custom, at the time, Queen Maya was returning to her parents' home to await the delivery of her child. It was in middle summer season in India, hot. Nothing grows. But it was an unusual summer. On her way to her parents' home, Queen Maya stopped to admire the flowers in Lumbini Garden, which is our Hanamido, is to symbolize Lumbini Garden, which was named after her mother. But mysteriously, the garden was in full bloom. She got out of her carriage, and as she went to a Asoka tree, and as she lifted her hand to reach and smell the blossom of the Asoka tree, she gave birth to a child from her right side. The earth shook in 6 directions, and a light, sweet rain fell from the sky to bathe the child. Today we do not offer incense, but we offer light, sweet rain to bathe the child. This newborn would then stand and take 7 steps. 7 steps. 6 first steps to represent the 6 realms of hell. And they represented humans, which is suffering, animal, which is ignorance, hungry ghost of unhappiness or our greed, the heavenly beings, which is a realm of enjoyment, the demigods, warlike beings, or our anger. And we have hell, which is torment. And the 7th step towards enlightenment. And we all travel through all these 6 realms of health each day, each minute, each moment. It doesn't stop for us. The king named his child Siddhartha, which means every wish fulfilled. But sorrow, as it is, 7 days after Queen Maya gives birth, she passes away. The king wanted an heir, so he gave Siddhartha everything he wanted, every riches and luxury that he could offer his son. Siddhartha marries Princess Yasodhana, and they have a child, Rahula. And the day the child Rahula is born, Siddhartha renounces his title of prince, giving meaning to Rahula as unwanted. He was restless over the sorrows of life, the sorrows of old age, sickness, and death. At the age of 21 years old, he leaves his family and he leaves home to seek solutions to this restlessness. He spent 6 years of ascetic practice and still did not find any solutions. But it was while sitting under the Bodhi tree he found a path to enlightenment. He was given the name Shakyamuni Buddha. It's a beautiful story. A little strange, because what baby can walk 7 steps after birth? And how many babies are bathed in light, sweet rain? But the story is merely used to express and describe the birth of an extraordinary being, which we continue to learn and listen of his teachings. Today, think of what we have gone through throughout our lives, and recently with the virus and the vaccinations. We share Namo Amida Butsu in gratitude and thankfulness for one solution to the virus. Yet, what of the other sufferings we face each and every day? Spring brings warmer weather, but we are challenged and always fall into one of the 6 realms, or a combination of the realms. When will we be able to take the 7th step into enlightenment? Those answers only you can find and search. But we do have Namo Amida Butsu to help give guidance and direction. We only have to stop, think, listen, seek our own answers. But I bring up the number 7, which plays some very interesting roles, both in the American Native beliefs and thought, and the Buddhist thought. The Native Americans speak of the 7 turns in life. We all take 7 turns in our life before our final destination. And in Buddhism, it refers to the 7 steps. The 6th realm and the 7th step into enlightenment. They're the 7 days after Queen Maya passes. There's the 7 weeks of mourning, or the 49th day service in Buddhism. There are the 7 patriarchs. There's Nagarjuna, Vasubandhu, who are from India. There's Tanwan, Daocho, Shandao from China. Genshin Honen from Japan. 7 patriarchs. And there are 7 past Buddhas. I won't say them because I can't pronounce their names. Also in the 3 Pure Land Sutras, there's the mention of the 7-jeweled tree. There's a 7-jeweled town. In Chinese Pure Land, aspirants will not go straight to see Amida, but would stay in a 7-jeweled town in the border region of the Pure Land. We have the 7th syllable of Nembutsu. Namu Amida Butsu. 7. There are 7 calamities, according to Saicho, who is a Chinese Tendai monk who gave up the Tendai monkhood and took up the Mahayana precepts. And he was said to recite Namu Amida Butsu at the end of a lecture or discussion. But in Honen's biography, he writes that Saicho encouraged Nembutsu to eliminate calamities. And those 7 calamities, according to the 7th patriarch Honen, are eclipses and other changes in sun and moon. Abnormal phenomena in the constellation. Lightning and great fire. Heavy rainfall and flood. Strong winds. Does that mean you have to blow now? Drought and war. And it would be Genshin who would continue in Saicho's thought. We have 7 practices leading to enlightenment. And they are distinguishing the true teaching from the false, making efforts to practice the true teaching, rejoicing in the true teachings, eliminating indolence and attaining comfort and relaxation, being mindful to keep balance between contemplation and insight. 6 is the concentration. And the 7th, detaching one thought from external objects, leading to serenity of mind. And there are 7 emotions: joy, anger, grief, worry, fear, sentiment, affection. The number 7 list may go on, but it gives us some idea of what this number could mean. Yet most important is Namu Amida Butsu. Written in Japanese, it has 6 characters. Phonetically, 7 sounds. It expresses a feeling of gratitude and thankfulness for the birth of Siddhartha, insight into our sorrows and sadness, attaining enlightenment for the sake of all sentient beings. We can be thankful for the teachings and able to continue learning and hearing the teachings. And I leave the last 2 for you to make on your own. Today is a day of gratitude and a day of wishes of a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Siddhartha. And our offering of true heart and mind. If you would please, put your hands together in Gasho. Ow, ow. Whoa, whoa. Sorry. Oh. Ow. Namo Amidas. Namo Amidas. Namo Amidas. Namo Amidas. Namo Amidas.